And let's just look at what's happening right now at Standing Rock Reservation up in the Dakotas. These capitalist imperialists are dead set at building this Dakota Access Pipeline that's going to run 1,200 miles across the U.S. and is going to pump 500,000 gallons of oil every day. This is an environmental disaster in the making, and they are running it right through the Standing Rock Reservation, Native people's land. Now, there was a treaty signed back in 1851 that said this land belonged to the Sioux. Those Native people, the Sioux. The Native people there consider this sacred land. But Native rights and the environment be damned, they're going to go ahead with this. They don't care about the fact that Native people have rallied to stand against it, that they have called forth hundreds of other people to stand with them. They have unleashed National Guard, cops from many different jurisdictions, even different states, private security guards. They have unleashed attack dogs that have torn into the flesh of protesters. They have beaten people. They've got sound cannons up there blasting ear-splitting noise. They got armored personnel carriers. Some of the protesters were riding on horseback, and these fucking pigs shot the horses. When they've arrested people, they have strip-searched women and girls in the jails. This is how intent they are on suppressing this uprising, this protest, these people standing up. And see, I watched a video of this assault, and I saw these armed men chasing Native men, women, and children. And it brought to mind to me that this ain't the first time that this country has trampled on Native rights. This ain't the first time that this country has treated Native people like they were less than human. In fact, this is something that they have done throughout the history of this country. It goes all the way back to the beginning. They stole the land from these Native people. They damn near wiped them all out. This happened with scorched earth campaigns. This happened with massacres like at Wounded Knee. This happened at atrocities like the Trail of Tears, where thousands of Native people were forced to march hundreds of miles across the country, hundreds of them losing their lives in the process. This is what this country has always done to Native people. Now, why have they done this? Well, look, they do it because they can. They've got the military might to do it, and because they disregard the humanity of the Native people that they're doing it to. But even more importantly, they're doing it because their capitalist imperialist system impels them to do it. This system operates on the basis of an imperative: expand or die. Capitalists are forced to compete with each other ruthlessly, trying to become the biggest dog in a dog-eat-dog setup in order not to be beaten down and maybe swallowed up by the other dogs. What this came down to was, from the very beginning, the U.S. was trying to get out from under the domination of England and to keep from being dominated not only by England but other rival European powers. It needed to grow and expand. It needed the land. It needed resources. And those Native people were in the way. And they just moved to get them out of the way through massacres and other atrocities. And up to today, when we look at this pipeline, they need that oil. They need that oil to be able to compete with other capitalists who produce oil and get an advantage on them, and to have leverage over countries that don't produce oil and need it. So Native rights, the environment, the hell with that. We're going to move ahead and pump this. Their system doesn't allow them to do anything else.